All right. Oh, damn it, I love this surround system in the dome, in the home dome. Hello, everyone. Hello, beautiful people. Uh, gonna be just me, myself, and I for now. Emmanuel is in the on his way. I'm gonna get a bit into the groove of the subject and welcome you all here from wherever you are. Please let me know if you can hear me well, see me well, and let's see. Gonna maybe put something like a bit more. Yeah, this is the Taurus field. I'm gonna do some breathing exercises before I start to talk. A random talk for now. Of course, nothing is random, but type 1 if you can hear me well and see me well. Type 2 if you're awesome. I know you're awesome. We are awesome. So, gonna slowly get into the parasympathetic nervous system and breathe into the nose and out to the mouth. Of course, if you feel like. Nothing is mandatory. So I scheduled this live yesterday, and then I realized that it's on Amsterdam time zone, but that was okay because Emmanuel had something to do in town, so we are on schedule. Everything is in the flow. Yes, exactly. And speaking about it, this is actually the flow of life, breathing in and out, the constant chorus of inhale and exhale, constant inflow and outflow, a constant polarity that is actually a non-duality of existence. And what I want to say about it and with it, about it, and what I want to say with this is that every time we feel that we know something and we want to share something without being asked for it, there's a moment where we limit the possibility of being so many other things. So, the universe or reality or life, how you want to call it, how you want to see this experience of being a human, is so vast that losing ourselves in concepts is super easy to do. because we have so much information nowadays that we don't know even what is real or not real anymore. We don't know who to believe on or who not to believe. So best to believe is actually no one, and is more to trust ourselves into any new experience that we may embark on. Trust our intuition, trust our bodies, trust our experiences, past experiences as being teachers, and believe in no one but oneself. Uh, why am I saying this? Is because internet is full of shadows, and those shadows are the shadows of society that they were created by ourselves, by the broken compass, which is news. And why do I call it the broken compass? Because it's spelled NEWS, and as far as you know, the normal compass is north, south, east, west. So the broken compass is everywhere. Internet has its own broken compass, and that's where the attention goes nowadays. On the World Wide Web, we get caught in the World Wide Web, and we are in the net. So how do we get out? We don't really get out. We get used to it. We use it, and we realize how it's using us because we become a product of society and then a product of the internet. We become a number of the internet. And it's nice to see it from a neutrality perspective. I'll get this light closer so we can, because it's. Well, let's see if I can see this from a different perspective. If I turn it off, there you go. So in my ups and downs through life, because this is an opportunity for us all now. The opportunity to do something else for our life and the future generations that will come, and realize that as nature is seasonal, we are seasonal. So it's a time of embarking into a remembering, but a quiet remembering. A remembering where we play this game of building and yeah, co-creating and meeting new people that are in resonance with us. This is the period of time where we go through a deep, deep purge in our society. We're going to go through a lot of deep purge and urge to become something else. Because life in the city, if we don't find a way to balance our bodies, we will be balanced out of the cities. And maybe some of you think about farm of consciousness as being an escapism, and that was not our plan. Our plan is to co-create a space in nature where people come and charge and remember who they are. So this is a place where you don't come to escape. You actually come to face your deepest self. Because for the people that came here already and experienced form of consciousness, you know what I'm talking about. If you stay more than 2, 3 days here, after that nice and dandy part of, yeah, that's so beautiful. You have everything here. You have the river, you have the forest, you have food, you have shelter, you have warmth, you have people around. And it's like this is only the surface. The depth of what you are and what we are as beings is infinite. And it's a fractal that is not really ending nowhere because it even begun. It didn't even begun to start with. And I speak in a very metaphorical way, but stay with me here because it all makes sense in the end. I mean, for me, it does. I don't know for you. If it doesn't, that's okay. You can always leave this space, this virtual portal of information, of consciousness, because we're cultivating consciousness at Farm of Consciousness. So, yeah, Farm of Consciousness is a place where you face your deepest truths, your deepest shadows that you don't want to accept or embrace. So, at first, you see this place as being a place where you can learn so many things, and that's true, of course. But are you willing to give up your identity? That's a question that I ask you. Because if you want to be in a place where nature is a constant mirror and other people are just a reflection, gen, uh, uh, then you're just gonna see only yourself everywhere. And you cannot run. I mean, you can indulge in some extra food at lunch or dinner or go into the forest. But in the end, the best thing that you can do is actually embrace all of you. All the parts that you didn't really accept as you grew up in the high school, in the period that you were bullied, maybe you were abused as a child. So those parts of you are mirrored here in each one of us as like there is no tomorrow. And the thing is that there is no tomorrow, guys. It's only now. So the only way to embrace everything that we are, even if you're in the city life or you're here at Farm of Consciousness, it's now. Now is the time to get rid of all the expectations that you have. And if you see an opportunity that comes to you at maybe your workplace, or maybe there is an online or offline, that's an invitation for you to get rid of that skin that is getting old, and you want to shed that skin because, like trees, are getting thinner and getting rid of their leaves. That's how we get rid of our expectations. And we kind of go inside and slow down into this period of winter because that's what we need. We need to recharge. We need to plan. our next move, and we need to be patient with our season of being a bit more slow. We need to take care of ourselves. We need to take care of our space inside out. How do we do that? Well, here at Farm of Consciousness, well, we do that on a weekly basis, on a daily basis, on a time zone that is always now. And of course, we have daytime and nighttime, but time here, you don't really. It's it's a bit like everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Ah, there's Emmanuel. So what I want to say and end with this warm up talk with me, myself, and I is that if you feel like you want to do something else, you need to enlarge your comfort zone. And how do you do that? We're gonna speak about it in the coming hour or two, because we're gonna talk a bit more about opportunities that we have here at Farm of Consciousness as events, investments, Nomads Week, and some surprises that we have for people that would like to, I don't know, be part of Farm of Consciousness, or maybe actually be inspired of what we do here and do something with your own experience. Because this is not about ourselves, it's about we as a collective consciousness, as a collective group of people that would like to change first themselves, then through their example, each one of their neighbors, or who's willing to change in the end, because you cannot really change anyone but oneself. And through your change, people will change around you. So, yeah, super curious. If you have any questions, because we're gonna have also a Q&A in the end of this live, this Domecast. Gonna show you a bit around. This is our main playground. This is where we have our retreats, our events. Uh, it's a 88 square meters dome, 5.5 meters high. Is made through sacred geometry and a lot of hexagons and pentagons and triangles. It's quite some geeky stuff, I know. Let me fix this camera. Okay. So this is our main stage for the Ecstatic Festival, Ecstatic Solstice. Of course, we have the yurt. It will be colder in the yurt. Temperatures now go in the night below 0 to -2, -3. And next week we'll have our first week with -7, -9. So this is actually a winter time. So we're gonna embark into this experience together by learning how to adapt into harsh environments and also appreciate the comfort and the warmth when we have it, because in the cities we take it all for granted in such a way that we're not aware of how lucky we are to have everything around us in such a way that is like sometimes it's too much. We don't even realize. Too much. I'm saying like of course we're like we search for comfort. We are like beings that want to evolve and all that good stuff. Uh, but sometimes we're not aware that we cannot stop of wanting more and more and more. And we're going to talk about it today, of course. I'm going to light up some Palo Santo and imagine how Emmanuel comes and walks on the door as three, two, one. Hello there, sir. Welcome to the show.
Bună ziua!
Bună ziua. Bine ați venit.
Ce cauți? Bine.
Uh-huh.
Got a Christmas song going on in the
Oh, it's
background.
an Indian flute. I'm gonna.
Sounds like
We're already live for some time. I had like a warm up.
Yeah,
warm up talk.
outside.
Yeah. So this is Emmanuel, ladies and gentlemen. A round of applause. All right. How are you, sir?
Fantastic.
Excellent work. How is the town?
Full.
Full of people, full of interactions,
Yeah, productive.
productive interactions.
Alright. Beautiful people.
Yeah.
Sorry for being late.
Oh, good. Oh, good. There's no late when it's always now. So we're gonna respect the fact that here in nature time is relative, and when something is happening, it's happening at its own pace and the right time. So I'm gonna turn the volume a bit down. Okay, it's okay. Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
I'm good.
So if you have any questions, let us know. We're gonna speak about the Ecstatic Festival program, some surprises about our new products. Emmanuel is gonna talk about the light token, light consciousness token. We're gonna hear about it more. Opportunities in the winter as an investor, and the Nomad Week. So first, Emmanuel, would you like to introduce yourself for people here that don't know you yet? I don't know. There are three, four people, five, I think.
Well, yeah. I'm a folker.
Yeah.
I call myself many things like I'm a free entrepreneur, been doing a lot of crazy things in this life, and this project helped me mature myself. I think Leopold, you shared about our project. I mean, everybody know what we're doing here, or at least the guess. So yeah, we got three big projects going on that we want to share in this podcast. Um, and we have a lot of valuable information for you that are curious about what we are doing here and how come two crazy friends, young people, in the still in the 20s, give up the city life and not just a simple city life to mention. We had and we still kind of have a really beautiful life, enjoying freedom and an incredible social life, abundance, and a high level of consciousness. So it was beautiful, for the last 4 years before doing this, I was just traveling the world and, living a life of a dream. And yeah, it takes some courage to do this, but when the soul is calling, when the emotion is knocking on the door. Hey, we gotta do this. We gotta do this. We gotta
We're
do it.
dragged,
Yeah.
dragged, and put in the place that we need to be.
So yeah, it's been an intense year, and congratulations, by the way. We got 1 year.
Yeah,
Very good.
almost 1 year from consciousness.
Yeah,
Still
we're
one.
celebrating since 1 month actually.
Yeah, yeah, it's like
It's keep going celebration.
actually for me, first there was in this space was on 18th of December, so I could say that maybe in December it will be 1 year, but this is the same. It's like if
I've been here earlier. I think this time last year I was here.
yeah, first time
Yeah.
already. Uh-huh. Yeah, but it doesn't really matter when we were first here. It matters what we are doing now and what's our plan for the next year.
Yeah,
Let's say
I think that's another topic to talk about. But
that's another topic to
yeah,
talk about.
but let's start with the Ecstatic festival solstice coming up in less than 2 weeks, and
Yep.
I mean, basically we're going to talk about the program that we have for December and what we have prepared for you. And we've been working really strong on the infrastructure to prepare everything for the
Maybe I'm gonna like
events of December.
project here
Yeah, I
the
thought so
program.
that. The program.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Nice.
I can do
Full
that.
of technology, not just nature and shovels and.
Yeah, that's the thing, guys. We're not here like isolated and we don't know what to do with our lives. We have everything. We have like satellite internet, so we have 200 megabits per second internet that works pretty well. So you can do your thing if you have a workplace,
Oh, look at that.
workspace.
Yeah, I don't think it's quite visible on the
Yeah,
phone. So maybe to.
it's the first time that I'm doing it. But I'm gonna do it like this. We're gonna start with Monday.
Yeah, no, it's not clear on the screen. I mean, but anyway, we're gonna talk about. So yes, guys. To cut a long story short, we prepared something very special for you for this the month of December, for the Christmas, for the New Year's Eve, and for the solstice. As you know, we have 4 festivals per year, and we have one in the winter because winter is also part of life. You don't need to avoid it. You know?
I yeah, I already talked about it like the winter
Okay.
period. We need to slow down. We need to plan for the year. We need to take care of ourselves. So this is our thing. This is what we're gonna do. Like getting back to our roots into the winter. Because what the tree does is getting back all its energy into the roots and grounding itself. Because then it will have enough energy in the spring to bloom and to get green again. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get back in ourselves. We're gonna ground ourselves. We're gonna have opportunities to do a men's circle in the cave. So we're gonna have
Boom, 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 boom.
we're gonna have a men's circle in the cave and a women's circle in the dome. So we're gonna have a day where we're splitting energies and then coming back together and do an ecstatic dance and a cacao ceremony because it's an ecstatic solstice. So we're gonna do things ecstatically in an ecstatic way, playing ecstatic music and dancing and living the dream. So we have Moon Day. We're starting with 19th of December, opening circle. Of course, we're gonna be together. So taking consideration that this is the last week that we have the early bird, so it's 888 lays for the whole festival. Entrance for one person only. And what we have for this entrance for this festival pass is that we have 2 meals per day, fruits in the morning, and stay in the dome. Yeah, so it will be a common space,
Accommodation.
accommodation in the dome, and also all the experiences included, access to the showers, uh,
Sauna and also transport if you need
and transport
a
if you
more
need
serious
transport.
car. If you have a lower car than a Dacia Logan, I need to pick you up.
So yeah, it's 1.5 kilometer of off road. So if you have a 2x4 car, we can help you by getting you here from the asphalt, so you can park your car. And yeah, we get straight into the inner fire class because we need to ignite that inner fire, guys. We're in nature. We're in a mountain area, so we will get into the groove by getting back to our conscious breath, which is focusing on our lungs. And we're gonna explore different types of breath work. So this is our inner fire class. This is a thing that we're always getting back to as we go through the week, because it's a it's a thing here. It's like breathing is actually relaxing yourself into the cold. So if you relax yourself into the cold, you'll see that in the cold exposure. If you relax yourself, then you'll see that um, you'll not use that much energy to get warm because body's entering into the sympathetic, so it gets freezing, and your body reacts to freeze through shivering because shivering gets you warm. But that's a natural response, and we can get back to our autoimmune and nervous system and control that response through breath. So we will learn that at our inner fire class. Then we have brunch, of course, a knowing game, which will allow us to know ourselves. And what do I say by knowing is actually to know beyond. So what we do to knowing game is we will do like a human design class. So we will learn what we are through the numerology aspect, not only name and experience and labels like, yeah, I went to that university and learned that stuff and my degree is in that. No, it's beyond that. It's beyond the concepts of society. We're going to go to concepts of numerology. So yeah, and of course then after linear and fire circle drama, it will be like a slow Monday. You want to say what we're doing?
Can't really read
You cannot really
properly.
read. I'm gonna be your eyes then, of course. If you have any
I
questions,
can
guys,
read. I mean, it's too far from me.
it's too far. Mars Day, we have Tuesday, which is the day of Mars, the
Monday.
god of war.
Yeah.
Aries is governed by Aries. Emmanuel is an Aries sign. So we're gonna go hiking like goats that we are, and sheep. So we're gonna go on a hike. Then we're gonna do group work. Usually group works, you'll see it in the schedule. You'll have it also in the description of this video, of this live on our website. You can see the presentation there. Group work is actually workshops. Basically, facilitators that will have as guests will sustain workshops. Even either they're like masculine workshops only for men or women workshops that are only for the feminine aspect of life. We will let you know as we will go. Then we have brunch, then another workshop, then dinner, then we're gonna have a singing uh, environment in the dome. Singing here is amazing because you don't need an amplification into this space and you can already hear like crystal clear. I hope you can hear us well, right? All right.
Just check the mic.
Yeah, it works well. Mercury Day, Wednesday, governed by Mercury, Miércoles. Of course, we are using deities, mythology deities. So if you want to get into the groove of understanding the days of the week through mythologies, I recommend you to research mythologies day by day in the week. So we're gonna start the Mercury Day with a workshop, with a breath work. Uh, Breath work usually is guided. So we're gonna do a breath work, and then a cold deep, and then of course, woman will stay home and get warm, and men will go into the cave. That's the plan. So
How that works.
we'll have a workshop and then brunch and then a sisterhood circle, brotherhood circle. Sisterhood circle will be in the dome, and brotherhood circle will be in the cave. So we're gonna celebrate solstice, men with men and woman with woman.
Nice.
Um, then we're gathering around on Jupiter's day, which is Thor's day. So Thursday is Zeus' day, and we have a gathering back at the farm, getting back from the cave as animals,
We're
getting
not
back
gonna
together.
sleep in the cave.
Yes, we're gonna sleep. You're if you're not gonna sleep in the cave, I don't care. I'm gonna sleep in the
I
cave,
mean,
and
I'm up for it. You know, I've been
who
sleeping at
wants to
minus
sleep in the
20.
cave? I'm gonna be there with you. I want to sleep in the cave for the solstice. It's 21st. So
Okay.
gathering. Then we're gonna do a shamanic drum experience, meeting our our spirit animal. So we're gonna lay down and enjoy the shaman drum experience. I'll be guiding this experience with Molina. Then brunch, free flow. So getting back together is also necessary as an integration. So we're gonna have a free flow time. People gonna like talk and yeah, speak about whatever they feel like. We're gonna have massages and one-on-one human design, one-on-one subconscious upgrades, reprogramming if you feel like with us uh, facilitators. And then we have an ecstatic dance and cacao. So Thursday is the day of ecstatic dance and cacao. Then we have Venus Day, which is Freya Day. Yeah.
But in sauna from the morning,
So
yeah?
we'll have yeah, we're gonna start the day with some sauna. So we're gonna release some toxins, release some sweatiness, and then have this contrast. So activating our cardiovascular system through this contrast, heat and cold. It has a lot of benefits. Then we have another group work. So we have another facilitator here doing group work. Brunch, art flow. Art flow is usually painting or singing. So we'll see. Think here will be Alexandra. Then we have dinner, and yeah, then it's free flow. That's the thing. It's like in the night it's free flow, but also in the night is pretty much dark. So I didn't put that many things on the schedule, but because things are happening in flow here at Farm of Consciousness, so you'll see. And Saturn Day, the last day, we'll start with yoga. So Andrea will guide a yoga class. It'll be more on the inside and integration. And we'll have Eve brunch and celebration because it's my birthday then
All
on
right.
24th. So yeah, if you want to celebrate Dear's Leopold Eugene Reich, as known as Kalimba's birthday, we're waiting for you on Saturday. And then, of course, feedback and closing circle, which is necessary. And I know that maybe 24th is a special day for you and you want to go home and see your family. But for those of you that would like to participate and stay with us for our Soul Family Gathering Tribe, from 25th to 1st of January, we have this opportunity to stay at Farm of Consciousness for how long you want, as much as you want. So we have a usual strongly schedule from 10:10 to 10:10. So it will be 33 euros per day, every day. Uh, some so there is a comment saying that I salute you, Emmanuel, and also Mr. Mana who wants to participate. If you're open to that,
I'm good.
it's not good.
I'm
Emmanuel is good, but thank you
good.
for the invitation that is coming from the other side. So yeah, any questions, if you have, you can leave them in the comments down below or right below or left below, or I don't know where is the chat for you. Emmanuel, would you like to continue with the surprise that?
Surprise me, the light token.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to start that one, but it's gonna be with a price. And if you're coming this December at the farm, you're gonna be able to see it. So um, I'm gonna take you on a tour in our laboratory, and I'm gonna show you how we are creating this magic. And to put it in simple words, we are creating. I don't know how to call it. It's we
We
call
are
it
creating a token of luck,
of light.
of light. It starts with the L. So you're lucky if you have light. If you're not lucky, then you have a blackout.
Blackout. Let's not
So
talk about
you,
blackout.
we can start with the joke. Basically, we give you the token of light that you'll have light wherever you are. Even though it's inside you, you'll have an object that will bring you light if that's your intention. So basically, what we want to do here is to make a product that will give you benefits here at Farm of Consciousness and also for your own experience.
For wherever you are. Basically, it's gonna be a token of light made out of etheric substance, which is I use this analogy of like liquid, solid, etheric crystal, that heals and nourish everything that surrounds it. So it radiates this frequency of harmony, and you're gonna feel it. Basically, you need to get in contact with your token of light to understand it. This is a technology from Keshe Foundation that we've been working on. We've been using it and working with it
Since March.
well, I've been using it for 2 years, I think.
Yeah, but since March here, since
But
we.
yeah, we've been using it for all sorts of reasons, like also for the. You can use it basically from healing physical wounds, healing emotional wounds, using it uh, in the garden to help the plants grow bigger and more harmonious, and even to help your car use consume less fuel. I mean, you can use it in a crazy variety of ways, but basically it's gonna be like a small token of light, which is real. It's not like a crypto token scam sort of thing. It's a real product that has real value, and you're gonna it's gonna be a special experience for you when you get in touch with this substance, because it's not like a normal physical substance. It's an etheric substance that normally is liquid, but we dry it and made it powder. Is gonna have the same benefits, the same effect, and it's gonna be very very concentrated, because that 1 gram of powder that you're gonna have in this token of light, you can use it for 1,000 liters to create plasma that can, transform the whole world. Like, it has so many crazy benefits, and it's one of the only material that you can connect with it on a consciousness level. It works only with your intention. It doesn't work without your intentions, without connecting
As everything in life.
to the yeah to the token. So anyway, we're gonna create a special funnel where you're gonna see all these benefits, and we are creating this product um, as a crowdfunding sort of opportunity, where you're gonna get also 20% discount when you purchase this token of light that has incredible value. And for how much we sell it? For 70 lei, which is
So the token will be
like
77 lays, and with this token, you're gonna have access with a discounted price at all our events. It doesn't matter what kind of event. So
you just need to have the token of light presented, and you're gonna have 20% discount
yeah,
on all the events.
basically that's the main feature of it. But everything else is a bonus. But the main feature is that you'll have the token. That means that you'll have discounted events for the
Oh,
rest of it.
it's also really valuable because if you look,
Of course,
if you want to
I'm
buy
just joking.
plasma from the internet, just like I don't know, 50 millimeters of liquid, it costs like 300 lei, which is I don't know, 60 euros. And if you
And
analyze
you
it,
don't have access to the farm of consciousness if you buy.
no, not that, but with this 1 gram of powder that you have, you can create 1,000 liters of plasma. So it's it's a really valuable, and it's also created here with a pure intention. And you're gonna see on the why we want to create this product and what we're gonna do with the money. We want to build a double size bigger dome than the one we are in
Yeah,
at the
we're
moment
gonna
in
have
Bucharest.
next year. We're gonna have like a main stage dome that will be 18 diameter, 18 meters diameter, and 9 meters high.
Which is like 160 square meters
So basically, you
platform.
almost double than this one.
Yeah, crazy. And
I
9 meters.
I cannot imagine it because this one is already super big and super homey, super cozy, and that one will be outside on the ground or on the scene. We'll see how we will make it. But let's get back into the main topics of today. You want to say anything else about the token,
Yeah,
the light token?
we're gonna provide more clarity and information about the token, but it's gonna be a really special product, and very unique.
To make it a long story short, it will be a physical object that will manifest your intention
Faster.
basically faster. What we are doing usually, we externalize our power, basically. We, of course, we do have this innate power in ourselves to co-create, to manifest, to magnetize. But some people do need this something like outside of them to usually get them in touch with their inner power, innate power. People wear accessories to give them strength or confidence, necklaces or medallions or pentatives. It doesn't matter. Crystals, for example. This is actually the first token of life that I've ever heard of, and
And it's not crypto, it's physics. It's
and yeah, and it's a physical token that actually brings you value as you have it, as you work with it, because you work with your intentions. Maybe you have like an altar at home and everything. So this is actually an extra that will bring you also value that will be recognized in the farm of consciousness world.
and when
So
the CBDCs are coming, we might use it as a real currency, but let's talk about that.
we'll see, we'll see,
Let's see. So
we'll see.
yeah, super exciting about that one. Yeah,
Um, because we're in the realm of opportunities, last podcast that we had, we talked about the fact that we have two more spaces at Farm of Consciousness at investors as investors. So those packages are regarding an investment that is based on embarking into being a partner at Farm of Consciousness. And what kind of benefits you have is actually having a part of whatever is here, a part of Farm of Consciousness as a part of land, a part of the house, a part of the benefit, a part of the profits that we will make on the long term. And those two packages are 10,000 K, 10,000 euros per package. And what we want to let you know is that we have one more,
one left.
one more package.
One left. We have
And
4 people interested
yeah,
after we put the intention and we did like a mastermind together, me and Leopold, and
yeah,
yeah, 4 people just popped up. One of them said yes, and we got one more um, ticket left. So yeah, if you wanna be part of Farm of Consciousness, you're welcome.
of
And
course,
also,
it's about having a conversation before, like about
no,
intention,
only
about
conversation.
it's not like if you have the money, you're just
We
in.
rejected I think two people with money. They came with the cash. No man, we're not interested.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We did that already. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's about resonation, and if of course maybe you resonate with what you're saying or what we are saying or doing, but we don't resonate with what you're doing or saying or what's your intention. So it's based on collaborating and also being in resonation. So it's if you're interested, you can always send us an email, chief@farmofconsciousness.science, or on our platforms on social media or WhatsApp.
And you will need to visit us for at least a couple of weeks, or I mean, I don't know. It depends, but yeah, you need to
It
visit us.
depends, but we recommend for any of the people that are watching this and want to visit or invest in Farm of Consciousness as a dream, as a collective dream, to come here and experience life here for at least a week. you know, because then you'll see if you like get used to the environment, get used to our own way of doing things, get used to yourself when you face your deep, deep, deepest shadows, deepest self, deeply deep, deeper than 5% being here. Oh, that's for me, Namana says. The last package. Yeah, as I said, it's about resonation, and we need to have a talk before. If you really want to have this place, wherever you are, whoever you are, we need to have like a vibe check. It's like called a vibe check.
Good one.
So that's like if you're in sync with us, yep, then we will create this field, this torus field of love, and we integrate the part of yourself in Farm of Consciousness project. If not, that's okay. Uh, sea is plenty. Uh, the sea has plenty of fish, as we say it in Romania.
And I think next year we're gonna see more communities rising and creating because it's another topic. But we live in a time of profound changes in our planet and consciousness and society. Even though some people don't see them, or maybe they don't see anything suspicious during the last 3 years on the planet. If you don't see anything suspicious, well,
That's all right because you don't have to.
you probably don't watch this if you
Yeah,
don't yet haven't seen something very
yeah,
suspicious going
something
on.
that is a bit sketchy.
Yeah. And talking about the last topic,
Yeah,
the opportunity that we have for like 2 or 2.5 months here at Farm of
until
Consciousness,
spring comes.
till spring, yeah, till the sun is coming back and
Because
we're gonna start the construction again.
yeah,
We got another round of heavy constructions.
it's coming.
All right.
We're getting ready. Now we're on the pace of bringing all the resources, planning everything that we need to plan for the next year. So basically, we said that we're gonna do four big festivals, four big events every solstice and equinox. So we will keep that pace. We stopped with weekly events, and we will stop with weekly events until the next big event that we'll have after ecstatic solstice. But we will have this weekly nomad experiences. Basically, if you're a person that can work remote and would like to experience a week out of the city, and you want to come here in nature and have a place where you can also work, but you can also experience like nature and
Authentic life.
yeah, an authentic life. I can say that at least. You can embark into the farm of consciousness nomad week experience. So we thought about having like a very good price for 111 euros for the whole week for the people that are coming here. And of course, you can also help us, so you can also be part of the experience of what it means to be a fucker and build with us whatever happens. That was too much for this camera to take.
Oh, the camera dropped.
Uh, that was a good one. Can you see it?
Yeah, little bit.
Okay.
More. All right, we're back. A little bit above.
All right.
Something like that. No,
No?
no, listen more. Listen from here. Look.
No, because that's why it went on the other
You
side.
can use mine. Mine is.
Yeah, bring yours. We're gonna change it now.
now.
Yeah, it's okay. Nomad Week, yeah. 111 euros per week or 333 for the whole month. If you want to stay 1 month with us, you can stay with 333. So it's like 1 week for free if you embark in 1 month staying at Farm of Consciousness.
But that's a challenge.
But I mean, if you want challenges in life and if you want to embark into an experience where you kind of figure out where you are in life and what you want to do and how you can grow, you can come here and experience something like this for 1 month if you have the gut feeling. If that gut feeling says, I would like to enjoy and learn and see, you can start with 1 week and then see if you can take 3 more. so,
Yeah.
yeah, you can experience life here at Farm of Consciousness, which is, I would say that it's a journey. It's a hero's journey. And when the hero's journey is coming to your life, you don't need to think too much. Intuition is under 5 seconds. Your sacral is instant. If you wanna have this experience and your emotions are like, oh my god, I want to experience this, let it sit for a while and take a decision tomorrow. But of course, you can talk with us. We can have a talk and talk about it and see what we can do. And of course, it's based on resonation. So if we resonate, then we're starting 1st of January. We are actually doing it. So yeah, 1st of January is like it's Monday. No, it's Sunday. No, since 2nd of January.
Yeah, that's better.
So if you want to experience Farm of Consciousness, Nomad Week starts 2nd of January, and we'll have the Light Consciousness token as well ready until then.
I think in 3 days.
In 3 days. All right. We'll have like websites update. I didn't update the website yet, so we'll let you know on our WhatsApp groups and website and Facebook and Instagram. So if you have any questions, let us know down below, left or right, as above, you know. And yeah, do you have any questions, Emmanuel, for the people that are watching?
No?
Mr. Mana said that triggers warning on your mimic face, Emmanuel. Sorry.
That trigger meaning?
Yeah. He said that you got triggered. So it's also important to understand that people, if they see triggers, it's only a mirror of themselves triggering. So it's sorry that you are scratching your skin a lot, Emmanuel.
Well, actually, I've been taking my dog to the veterinarian and
Yeah.
full of dirt and stuff.
But
anyway, I mean, you need to understand that the way things are happening at the farm. We work on, as you said, on vibrations, on harmony, and on resonance, and it's alright to resonate with some people and with some people not, and that's alright. It's not just here that such things are happening.
We had people that came here and we need to like ask them to go like the second, third, or fourth day because
you were the first day.
Even the first day, yeah, because
First couple of hours.
it's about understanding that we live on some principles, and if you cannot respect some principles, which are just basic human guidelines, then we don't need that kind of energy here. It's simple. If you want to pick someone and like show them that you are right, it's not about you being right. It's about you wanting to pick on someone and you want to be always right. So uh, come with that finger to you and see, why do I want to pick on everyone? Why do I want to trigger people? You don't try to trigger people because that's your job. It's something there inside you that does that by default, but that's more like a unloved part of yourself. And this is coming from my experience and my experience of wanting to trigger people. Because I do that. I'm a projection line, and I know that you are a projection line, of course. If you want to trigger people and you want to show them where they are wrong and where they are right and why they're like in such a way, but that's only the projection mirror, because maybe that trigger is actually inside of you, that you got triggered because you're maybe not welcomed. So that's like it's okay.
That's fine with me.
I mean, it's fine with everyone. That's the thing. It's like for people here that are also getting triggered because we're talking about triggers. Congratulations! We have things to work on, guys. So come as part of consciousness. Since 2nd of January. So we're gonna work on triggers together. I'll watch you in the face of a cold river at -9 degrees and tell you that you're being loved and you don't have to worry about nothing because life is only now, and you just breathe in and breathe out. Long exhale into the diaphragm, into the relaxation, into the now, and then go to the sauna because we have that sauna running and we will enjoy the contrast of being alive. So thank you for being alive and thriving
And we'll see
wherever you
in
are.
February at
And
minus
see you.
20.
Yeah. See you in February at -20 on 22nd of February. And we love you all. Oh, that's a good resignation.
Yeah, just in the middle.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
One love, fam. Peace out. Where is the streaming yard and procrastinating bar?